Hello, welcome to another slow MTG box opening, continuing with my top-down setup. Today I've got for you something special, Mystery Booster Convention Edition 2021. Now, Wizards first released these in real life at conventions pre-COVID. Remember those days in 2019? As a convention edition, you could get them at GPs and the likes, Vegas and so on and so forth. And they were a curated list of 1,700 cards packaged together, sort of like a chaos draft. And each of the convention editions had a special playtest cards, which you'll see in a bit. And of course, they released the retail editions. The first wave of convention editions go for a shit ton of money. And I think due to popular demand, you can't get those because they were only sold at conventions and in limited numbers at certain stores. You couldn't get them. So the playtest cards were really sought after because they were kind of funny. And they're kind of like a mix of unglued, unhinged, but they look really funny. You'll see them in a moment. Anyway, so these were made with Chaos Draft in mind. So the whole idea is that because it's such a large pool of cards, almost 1,007, anything goes, and it's kind of akin to getting 3 random boosters and playing them. Of course, in 2020, early 2020, they released a retail edition where they replaced the playtest cards in each of these packs with the foil cards, so a curated list of foil cards. Anyway, so now mystery convention editions were back. There are subtle differences between the two, so don't get fooled. I'll point them out. So don't overpay for these. These cost about $250 a box. You might find them for more or less. And try to support your LGSs from buying from them. So they come in a booster draft box of 24. So draft pot of 8. And it's a really tiny box size, kind of a little bit bigger than the, thinner than the Crimson Vow set booster box. So not a lot of room in there. Okay, I'm going to get cracking. I am going to be using these scissors because I'm going to put them back in the packs and then draft them with some friends after the opening. So here we go. Now, they're typical 15 card boosters, and let's see how we go. All right, and if you notice, these contain the original frames from the original printing. Some of them are from the original set, some of them from dual decks. And like the list cards seated in set boosters, you've got the Planeswalker symbol. That's how you can tell the original versus the reprint, because they kept everything the same right down to the original date on this. So, okay, each of them come like this. You've got your typical commons. So, again, this is from Modern Masters 1. Treasure Mage from one of the dual decks. Storm Sculptor from Rivals. Excellent. Because there's such a crazy big list. The variance is high. The big money cards in the normal slots are Mana Crypt. And big note here, they apparently removed Rhystic Study from the Convention Edition reprints. Boo, Wizards. Come on, man. It's an EDH playable. Keep the price down. Keep us supplied with more Rhystic Studies. Other big money cards include Demonic Tutor, Bloom Tender, Recruiter of the Gods, Teferi's Protection, Carpet of Flowers, and then it kind of goes downhill from there already. So we've got there, so we've got common. It's not your typical, 10 uncommons, 3 uncommons, and rare slot. You've got uncommon here, just put in there. You got a quest, love these quests. So I think you might be able to get multiple rares. So here we go. We got something from Plane Chase, Clipwings, Innistrad, I think, this last one. Here we have something from Magic 20, I can't remember, 20, Magic, oh my god, I can't remember the one with the flip Jace. So I've got Herald's Horn, that's nice. It's a staple in some of the tribal decks, originally printed in Commander decks. So that's a nice hit. I think that's like a $10 card, let me check. Anyway, I'll come back to it. So I've got uncommon, Herald's Horn. Ooh, Misprint, Phantom Centaur. Look at that. Something's really weird with this. I got to check whether this is a misprint or not. Phantom Centaur, all the way back from Judgment. These should be in white. So we got an old frame, but this is printed in black. I'll find out whether it's a misprint. If it is, not bad. And then you've got All This Dust as the rare slot. So I think the uncommons do sit throughout. We've got 1, 2, 3... 4 uncommon, so a little bit different from the booster box, booster drafts. So you got All This Dust, obviously for Modern Masters, and then the playtest cards. Now these are where the big money is. If you hit a Slivdrazi monster, a Sliv Mizzet Hive Mind, that's worth quite a bit. And oh, it's printing this bit of a nick. Anyway, let's see what we got here. They kind of look like a sticker's been stuck with it, because that's how apparently Wizards does the play cards. They print out these stickers and they stick them on cards. Blood Poet. So this is a Vampire Cleric with 3/2, so it looks like that. Looks like a kid drew on it. Clip art. And this is printed on, but it kind of looks like a sticker. Normal Magic back. And here we go. Blood Poet is 2/3 Vampire, 3/2 Vampire Cleric that has Spark. Activate Spark abilities by spending or giving yourself Spark counters. Activate only one Spark ability per turn and only as a sorcery. You can +1, it's kind of like pseudo, I guess some sort of Planeswalker, like level up. +1 card name, which is Blood Poet. That's how they do it in playtest. When they say card name, it means the card itself. Card name gains lifelink till end of turn, -3. Target opponent discards a card. You gain life equal to its converted mana cost. So that's Blood Poet. There isn't a definitive list. I'm using TCG Player for the big money cards, but I don't know what this is worth, so I'll come back. I just do know that the big money ones are Slim Mizzet, Hivemind, Slivdrazi, Monstrosity, and Tibble, Chaotic Tibble, and a few others. Mirrored Lotus, anything Lotus is big money. So I'm just going to cut a few at one go, so I save some time and hope I don't cut into the cards. I don't know if they do foils in this. We'll find out, because in the retail edition, the foils came at the back as one of the curated set of foils, so you don't get foil versions of, let's say, Mana Crypt. Yeah, so those foils are a fat set list like Oboro and a few others. Treasonous Ogre was one of them, I think. So, yeah, we'll see. All right, let's keep going. We've got something from recent sets as well. This is Throne of Eldraine. Got the set, Paladin of Bloodstain. So these are kind of cool because, oh my god, uncommon slot. So this is going to be a good pack. You got a DT from one of the dual decks, the first one, I think. Demonic Tutor right there as an uncommon. That's pretty cool. Nice one to hit. This is Modern Horizons 1. Fate Reforged, some dual deck. Farseek, that's a nice staple for EDH. Ocran Assassin from Guilds of Ravnica. Got Eloimer. Bow of Nylea as a rare. Is this the rare slot? You got double rares. So I've got DT, Bow of Nylea. Got Gideon Jura from, I think, this was excellent, but I'm not sure what EO1, there's a set name there. Anyway, so I've got a Gideon Jura. Not bad. This has got a Mythic. And then the playtest card is Problematic Volcano. Fun. 1 red. When for this World Enchantment, they don't do them anymore, and enters this battlefield, deals 4 damage to any target. Then starting with you, each player assigns creatures to the left or right of the volcano. Creatures enter the volcano to the left or right of the volcano, and creatures can't block creatures on the other side of the volcano. So a little bit like a Raging River type situation going on, if you remember that card all the way back from Alpha. All right, I'm going to speed along here. I'm going to have fun and stop on interesting cards. So Fellow the Guardian obviously combos with Saheeli. I don't know whether she's in this set and as well. You can go infinite with that. Just pull out interesting cards. It makes cracking each of the packs interesting. This is a seal. Bomb goes all the way to Alpha. Tap stuff down. Obviously reprinted in Dominaria. Powerhouse and Seal. Got Dictate of Erebos. Okay. Flash. Whenever a creature you control dies, each opponent sacrifices a creature. That's a rare. Second rare, we've got Alicia, who smiles at death. So you got 2 rares and a playtest card, which is Unicycle. Hilarious. I don't know about rarities on these, but they don't really say. So this guy is an equipment. You can first strike haste. Equip creatures first strike and haste. Equip 1. You could crew it, and then it becomes a 3/1 creature and goes boom on your Unicycle. That's hilarious. Okay, don't think it's worth very much, but let me check. Most of the playtest cards are a decent value because people are just trying to complete sets of those. I think there are 248 in them, so they're full set in itself. And there were uncut sheets given out as prizes at GPs, so those go for pretty good money. Okay, moving along really quickly. Zealous Persecution, Jungle Shrine, need this for fixing. Uncommon. And then we've got a flip card. This is cool from Kamigawa. This, interestingly, in Wizards design, they realized it's really hard to keep track of which side the card is, so that's why they went with the when you saw the original Innistrad block, I think they went for the flip cards like Delver to do these instead of the flip around cards. Got Miran Crusader, not a big money card, but a powerful one. And in terms here, we've got Frontier Explorer, Cat Scout. This looks really light. Yep, 3 tap until end of turn. You may play 1 outside planes card from outside the game. So you can sideboard in a planes. Oops, there is a card that I missed there. So, oh, I accidentally left in. All right, here we go. Spoil it up front. Bind Liberate, kind of like a 2-sided card. Yeah, instant. It's, where is Bind? Bind says counter target activated abilities. Liberate is exile target creature you control. It kind of ephemerate type blink ability. Okay, so cast out, good and sealed. Yep, super good removal. Oh, Misprint, here we go. This is cool. This might be worth something. Some of these go for big money. As you can see, first time I'm pulling it on camera. Well done. You saw it here first. Misprint, it's missing the Planeswalker symbol here. From EMA, Goblin Trenches, it's enchantment. 2 second land, put 2 1/1 red and white Goblin creature soldier tokens onto the battlefield. So I got a Misprint. Got Heavy Arbalest, uncommon. Kane Wanderer, this is from Lauren. Niels Ham, look, creepy looking dude, looking sad. This looks like some sort of contemporary art. Anyway, the playtest card. Oh, we've got another one. This is crazy. We've got triple rares. We've got 1, 2, and then we've got Yuriko. Really powerful. Commander, EDH playable, also playable in Legacy. Test card. Another bind. Oh, we saw that. Sorry, I fooled myself. All right, keep going. I'll speed up a little bit because, yeah, the last one, I hope you enjoyed. I got a lot of comments and views on my last Innistrad Crimson Vow one, so that makes me want to make more. That's why when I bought one of these. Boris Burn, modern staple. Sejeri Refuge, one of the tap lands. Beautiful art by Ryan Pancoast. Phantasmal Dragon. Got Basilisk Collar, not misprinted, this one. And playtest card is a do-over. So you can, wow, this is interesting. It's an instant. Restart the turn, except with do-over in exile. So basically, you could do this in your end step and have another turn. This is freaking powerful. It's like, take another turn for 1 and a blue. My god, do-over should be worth something. It's almost like a time warp. In instant speed. Let me have a look. Don't know what it's worth. That's cool. Now, some groups might allow these in Commander. If they do, really cool. If you do, let me know how your games go. And Soul Artifact. It's a kind of a cute modern deck where it has lots of cheap creatures that you just turn into 5/5s. Alright, here we go. Mishra's Bauble, that's worth something. You know, being played in some of the modern decks. And Legacy decks as well as a way to power up Dragon's Rage Channeler to get the Delirium going, and then cantrips. This is a big money card. Sakashima the Imposter, that's nice. Reprinted here originally from one of the Kamigawa sets. So Sakashima. I don't know, maybe it's like a $10, $15 card, I'm not sure. And then we've got Shamanic Revelation, and then we've got Commander Chef. 4 blue, instant. Lots of instants. Look at target opponent's sideboard. You may cast a card from the sideboard without paying its mana cost. Exile this card. That's really cool. Obviously not Commander playable because there are no sideboards in EDH. Cuckoo. Keep on going. Nagging Thoughts. Curse of Opulence. This is kind of a cool card from Commander playable. Yeah, lots of treasure tokens. Commander players love the treasure tokens. Anything that creates treasure tokens, they love. All right, let's try to hit a Mana Crypt, Migratory Route from one of the Commander decks. Got Goblin Burrows. Phyrex in Metamorph, very playable card as well. Not worth very much though. We've got Mirror Entity, also playable. We've got Inspirational Antelope. Not really inspirational, that art. Come on, can do better. I wish they had the artist name on here. They should have put the Wizards person who worked on this. I think a lot of these art was submitted by players as well as Wizards Wizard staff. So it's Legacy. Before the game starts, choose a keyword or ability word and write it below. Spells with dash ability word you cast cost 1 less to cast. So in creature-based decks, you can say creatures cost 1 less to cast. This is fun. I'm actually loving this because this will make for a really cool draft. I might actually pick up more boxes. So far, I have been pretty happy with the hits. They're a hoop to open because unlike unglued, the unhinged, the unsets. Most of the cards are not really playable outside of the set. In fact, all the cards are not playable outside of the set. So once you finish that draft experience, that's it. The cards go into cube, or you know, you can't really play them. But over here, you get to play the playtest cards. Plus, you also get to open some really cool stuff, as you have seen here on camera. All right, let's keep going. Stream of Thought. Love this art by Seb McKinnon. Opportunity, Mind Rot. Haven't seen really old frames. A lot of these are sort of modern frames. I'd love to see some of the old frame ones, like you saw the Phantom Centaur. Got Time Sieve. What does this do? Is that a rare? I can't really tell. Tap, sacrifice 5 artifacts, take an extra turn. People love extra turn cards. Forgot this card existed. And we've got Revel in Riches. Again, treasure card. This is worth something because of treasure. People love, again, most treasure cards. Dig through your collection. Pitiless Plunderer, so on and so forth. Let's check how much Revel in Riches is. It's $11 or $13 actually, median on TCG Player. Again, really cool. It's a rare from Ixalan. Got Baneslayer Aspirant, 1 and white, creature, human, soldier. Baneslayer Aspirant gets +3/+3 and is flying first turn and lifelink as long as you have 1 or more emblems. So you kind of need to ultimate. But otherwise, he's a pretty good bear. 2/2. Keep going. Snubhorn Sanctuary, Seagate Oracle. Nothing interesting here. Hooting Mandrills, powerful in draft. Love it in cons. Got Blasted Landscape. Nice cycling land that fixes your hand. You got Aetheros. It's a mythic. Legendary creature from Theros. Aetheros. Let's see. Not sure how much it's worth. And I've got, oh, this is a nice card. Teferi's Protection, EDH staple. This is from the original printing in the Commander deck. Beautiful. And the last card is, this has been good box. Corrupted Key. As long as Corrupted Key is tapped, creatures you control have Menace and Death Touch. So you need a way to tap this down. Like something, you know, things that let you tap for mana, Springleaf Drum, things like that. All right. Speaking long. Thorn of Black Rose, Monarch's really good. Azorius Charm, fixing another Phantom Centaur. I think it might not be a misprint because this one has the same issue. I'll find out. Got Gin of Wishes from Commander 18. Nothing too special. Witty Demon, 1 black, flying, 4/3. When he enters the battlefield, if starting library had at least 13 cards of the minimum, search a library for a card and put that card in your hand. Then shuffle your library. Otherwise, this does 4 damage to you. That's not bad. How do you get more cards in the library? That's going to be tough. And even then, a 4/3 flyer for 1 black. Pretty good. Okay, keep on going. Senja Vampire goes back to Alpha. I want to see Price of Progress. Also goes back to an early set. I can't remember the one now. Eludes me at the moment. We got Beast Within, Commander staple. Fire and Ice upshifted to rare in Time Spiral Remastered. Boo, but this is where it should be. Common for this set, which is Ultimate Masters. Thornwood Falls fixing. Tinker, that's a nice one. Tinker Colossus is a combo, so you might be able to tinker one of the rare old frames. Tinker into something, something big. Colgan's Command, Legacy staple. Love this card. It's seen better days, but still really flexible, powerful modal spell. Everlasting Lick. Look at that guy getting Lick. Lick. 2 triple black, 4/0. This can't block and it can't die. This creature is indestructible, can't be sacrificed, and doesn't go to a graveyard for having 0 toughness. So it's a 4/0 indestructible. Weird. Why 0? They should have made it 4/4. So I guess so that if you block, it can't block anyway, so not sure. Can't do any shenanigans with toughness, I guess. Gutsy fixing the Nemesis of Reason, beautiful art by Mark Tedden. And then we've got Mindspring, drawing cards. This would be better at instant speed, but it's draw card, blue cards, always nice. Got Aggressive Crag. The beginning of the combat step, tap, Aggressive Crag, not crab, is a land. It's a dual land, but that kind of only works in your first main. That's a really clever way to do duels. Love this. I wish they should get that in print. Anyway, tearing through the box. Thanks for sticking with me so far. Got some interesting ones. Let's see. Elf of Deep Shadows. This is a nice reprint. All the way from the dark. It's worth a little bit of something, couple of bucks. Gonna Extract from Darkness. Got Rona's Monument. Some of the monuments are pretty good. Got Floodgate, another old one from Mirage. And then we've got Precursor Golem. Good card and sealed, but not worth very much. And we got Banding Sliver. 3 white, 3/3. All slivers are banding. If someone can explain banding for me in the chat, I will give you a thumbs up. That's why they don't do banding anymore. It confuses people. I think one of the GPs or finals in Worlds or something had banding, and they struggled to really kind of get through it. Got Artifact lands from Mirrodin. Martyr's Bond. Whenever Martyr's Bond or another non-land permanent you control is put a graveyard from the battlefield, each person sacks permanent that shares a card type with it. Do some shenanigans with this in EDH. Hornet Nest, pretty powerful in release in M15. Got Geometric Weird, 1 red, 1/1. The creature, it's a weird creature. At the beginning of each end step, you may have this creature, base toughness and power, each become equal to the greatest number of spells and abilities from different sources that were on the stack simultaneously that turn. So if you want to keep track of this, you need to keep track of the stack. Wow, good luck with that, especially if someone's playing Storm. Now, I still want to see something good. This is a really powerful card. It's a staple in Pauper. Become the Monarch, 2/4 for 4. Silver Geo Adept, obviously staple in Merfolk. Molten Rain destroys lands. Wizards hates landy these days, making it harder. Don't print many land destruction cards for 3 anymore. Got Sandstone Oracle. Assemble Allegiance, it's a rare. From Gatecrash. Depth's Knell. And Bone Rattler. 3. Look at that cute little guy. 3 black. When he is put into the graveyard from anywhere, exile it. When you do, create 4 reassembling skeleton token cards and put them in your graveyard. So reassembling skeletons, I think, is a common card that lets you kind of tap to bring him back from the graveyard. Nothing too spicy so far, and I don't think there are any foils. I haven't seen a single foil so far. A couple of misprints, but that's about it. Don't think I made the money back from this box, but you know what? It's having fun is important, and also opening this on camera for you guys makes my day, and hope it makes yours too. Okay, last stack of boosters. Strategic Planning. Diabolic Edict, quite powerful. Wow, crazy. Short Sword, also good and limited. Impending Disaster, it's a rare from, shit, I can't remember what set this one is. If you remember, let me know. Impending Disaster. Enchantment during upkeep, there's 7 more lands in place. Sack this and destroy all lands, so mass land destruction. Sudden Demise, I think this was uncommon before, now it's upshifted to rare, so it's fine, but not worth very much. Evil Boris Charm, look at this. This is Boris Charm, which is a black-red. It's kind of like the dual mana symbol. Choose one, it's a mortal spell. You can either do 2 damage on any target, gain 2 life, unblock, attacking creatures get +1/+0 to end of turn, or create 1/1 colorless spirit creature token with lifelink and haste. Evil Boris Charm. Come on, give me a Slebdrazi. I think I might be able to get 1 mythic playtest card per box, maybe. Milliken, kind of worth something. Some people play this. Wow, a lot of cards from this set. Yeah, dragons, people love dragons. I think it's a mythic. At the beginning of each upkeep, put a 1/1 red and green dragon creature token with flying and devour 2. Haven't seen devour in a while. Grave Titan, that's a beautiful card. Also mythic, really nice. And Control Win Con. 4 blue. Creature Whale, this spell can be counted as Shroud. Power and toughness equal number of turns you've taken this game. So you want to keep track of that. When you better start keeping track at the start of the game. Otherwise you go, oh, how big is he? Alright. Steadfast Sentinel, Memory Lapse, annoying card in Arena on, it's been banned, I think, in Historic. Powerful card though, one of my favorites. But Millstone also goes back to early days, Alpha, I think. Got Rishadan Footpad, Pirate from Mercadian Mask. Got Memory Erosion, it's a mill enchantment. Trial and Error, it's a boomerang or a dildo, depending on how you look at it, or a flaming banana. So you got red. Whenever this elemental instant, whatever it is, Trial and Error is counter to fizzles, you may copy it and choose new targets for the copy. It deals 3 damage to any target. So yeah, why would anyone counter it? I guess you could counter it. You could try to counter it and make a copy of it. But does that get counted? Who knows? Anyway, keep on going. Ether Hub fixing Meddling Mage as a rare. Again from... shucks, this card is... This set is eluding me as well. Anyway, it's a rare. I'm glad it's in that slot. You got Courser of Crewfix from Theros block and reprinted in Magic 25. Quite a nice one. Staple during its time in Standard. We've got Wizened Arbiter. White, when Wizened Arbiter enters the battlefield, you may reveal a white card you own from outside the game. If you do, exchange that card with a card in your hand. So these mystery boosters do not come with any rares. Thank God they don't, because imagine the playtest cards is rare. So here's a reassembling skeleton I talked about earlier. You can return him from your graveyard to the battlefield, taps a 1/1. So Urg Raiders goes back to Alpha. Anyway, so the foils, if they come in playtest foils, they're going to be worth a shit ton of money. Got Gitu Warcry. Got Reality Scramble. Love these chaotic cards. Put target permanent you own on the bottom of your library. Reveal cards from the top of the library and you reveal a card type that shares a card type that permanent. Put that card on the battlefield and the rest on the bottom of your library in random order and just retrace. Got Generated Horizons Enchantment. Check this out. Name of the card. Image. Generated in clip art, in word art, MS art. At the beginning of your upkeep, create a forest land token. Pretty good. Alright, a couple more cards to hit something good. Mana Crypt. Let's do Mana Crypt. Nothing big money so far except for the earlier ones you've seen and the misprints. Mia Retriever. Anna Sanctuary. Tempt the Discovery. I think this might be worth something. I ever fired one of these before. It's it's $1. It goes really bad. All you end up doing is you really ramp someone and they kill you. Got Enchantmentize Tree and the blue. Enchantment Aura, Enchant Creature, Enchantment. You can enchant a creature or enchantment. Enchanted Permanent is enchantment and loses all other abilities. So it kind of hoses things down. Alright, 2 more packs to try to hit something good. Something that will pay for this box. Grim Discovery. Dirge of the Dead, Fiery Temper. Got Absent Charm. Crystal Chimes. Forgot about that card. Dominus of Fealty as a rare from the first Commander decks. Got Fibblethib. Love the art on this one. Jesper Elding, but again, not worth very much. And got Zim, Mesmeric Lord. I feel like he is a mythic. Let me just check him out on TCG Player for a moment. No, I can't find it. So anyway, it's Flying Death Touch. 1 blue, black. When Zim enters the battlefield, target opponent chooses an order for the cards in their hand, then reveals them 1 by 9 until you say stop. That player then discards the most recently revealed card. It's not bad. Hypnotic Spectre is one of my favorite early day cards, so yeah, glad to see a tribute to that. They should have really reprinted Chain of Vapor. Night's Whisper is worth something. If you have this in your box, don't sleep on it. Worth a couple bucks. Alright, we've got Wee Dragonauts. Got Universal Automaton. Bone Splitter. It's kind of cards ding. Got Sword the Animist. This is from Magic Origins, I think originally. Sword of the Origins. Worth something. It helps you ramp out. Let's see. It's a $7 card. I think when you equip creature attacks, you may search a library for a basic land card. So it helps colors like white ramp in Commander. Last one is Soulmates. Look at that. Oh, so cute. 2 and a green. Enchant 2 creatures. Enchanted creatures each get +1/+1 of hexproof. When one of the enchanted creature dies, destroy the other. So how do you... I guess you could tear it in 2 and then put it in the 2 different ones. Anyway, that was stupid. But thanks for joining me for this opening. I hope you enjoyed it. If you want to see me open another box of this, comment, like, share, and then I'll talk to you soon. Take care, guys. Bye.